Have you ever wondered, amid the ceaseless ebb and flow of life, where is God? Our journey begins today with this existential question, a question that is echoed through the ages, whispered in the silence of the night, and shouted in the chaos of the day. If God exists, why is there so much suffering in the world? It's a conundrum that has puzzled philosophers, theologians, and ordinary people alike. It's a question born of pain, confusion, and sometimes disillusionment. But it's also a question that pushes us to seek, to question, to understand. We grapple with these queries not because we are faithless, but because we yearn to understand the divine mystery that weaves itself into every aspect of our lives. We ask, we seek, and we knock, not to deny God, but to find Him in the midst of our questions. It's in these questions that we find our first clue to understanding the divine mystery. Consider this. Have you ever seen the wind? You haven't, not really, but you've seen the rustle of leaves, the sway of trees, felt its cool touch on a hot day. The wind is unseen, yet its presence is undeniable, its effects everywhere. This is much like the idea of God. We may not see God in a physical sense, but His presence and the effects of His works are evident. Now let's address the divine paradox. Why does suffering exist if God is all-powerful? It comes down to the gift of free will. We are not puppets on a string, but beings with the ability to choose. Suffering isn't a divine punishment, but a part of the human experience. It shapes us, molds us, makes us who we are. Just as the wind moves unseen, so does the divine ever-present, shaping our lives in ways we may not always understand. So where does this leave us? We find ourselves standing at the crossroads of faith and doubt, a junction that is as old as humanity itself. It's okay to ask questions, to wrestle with the paradoxes of life and faith. It's okay to wonder why, if there is a divine protector, pain and suffering exist. These questions, these doubts, they don't push us away from the divine, rather they draw us closer. God, the unseen force, is always there, even in the hardest of times. It's like the wind, you can't see it, but you can feel it, guiding and protecting. It's in the moments of quiet reflection that we can feel this divine wind most clearly. In our interactions with others, let's remember to approach with empathy and understanding. Everyone is on their own journey, and everyone faces their own storms. Today, take a moment to reflect on the divine wind in your life, the unseen force that guides and protects. And remember, even in the midst of storm, the wind is there always,